This is the main coach disconnect switch, and it's currently pointing to the red. If we want to use power back here, we turn it to the green. Right now, if we're not doing anything else, we're running on 12-volt power. There's batteries in the coach that are powering the lights and some of the other functions back here. There's 2 or 3 other ways we can get power, but currently on 12-volt power, most of the features and the lights back in the coach work. I want to show you the control panel. Right, the control panel, there's a number of functions here, right? Primarily our hot water heater, electric, gas. Our water pump will provide pressurized water if we're not connected to the city mains. We have a button for our slide out that's going to move our slide out in and out. We have means to start our generator up here. This is our generator start and prime button. I'll show you how to use that in another video. And then importantly are our tank levels. Our LPG level is our propane, our battery level, our freshwater tank, showing a 3rd full right now, our black tank empty, and our gray tank empty. Other functions on here are additional light switches, and then additional light switches can be found in lots of places under some of these. 12-volt runs your lights, runs some of these ancillary features. It will not run your microwave, your air conditioning, or your power outlets. The refrigerator is also a 12-volt refrigerator. Open the lock. Whilst we're on 12 volts, our refrigerator and freezer will work, right? The battery power to run the 12-volt system will last for approximately 8 hours. So if you're parking this up overnight, be sure to turn the main switch off if you're not using the RV or connected to shore power. When you get to your campsite or your destination, you're going to need some serious power to operate stuff like the AC. Generator power. If you're dry camping and you're going to use a generator to provide that power, this is going to be plugged in already, right? That's going to need to be plugged in to utilize the generator. Assuming you're going to a campsite and you're going to plug into shoreline power, we're going to take that out, take it through the receptacle, and then we're going to plug this end in to our campsite electrical hookup. This is configured for a 30 amp setup. If you have a hookup that's a 50 amp, we have an adapter that will enable you to plug in and then plug in this into the 50 amp adapter. There's no other considerations or thought needed. Once you are plugged up either on 30 amp or 50 amp, you'll be able to operate the air conditioning, the microwave, and all of the other outlets within the RV. The final means of power that we have here is generator power, right? If you can't be connected to shoreline at a park, perhaps you stop on the side of the highway and you need to run the AC, or you're dry camping and you need the AC, this is how you start your generator. This is going to tell you how many hours we have on the generator. But to operate it, we press the prime button and hold that for about 5 seconds. And then to start the generator, we press and hold start. And that will fire the generator up. Sometimes it works better if you got the engine running, gives it that extra little bit of power used to turn that generator over. When we're ready to stop, hit the stop button and the generator shuts down. Remember, the generator usage is using gas from the gas tank. So continuous use of the generator is going to slowly erode the gas. The generator will not work once the fuel gauge level in the gas tank is at 1/4 of a tank. It's designed that way to save you from being stranded.